Why are Canada's food banks collapsing? Imagine choosing between putting food on the table or paying rent. For millions in Canada, this is the harsh reality, and food banks are their lifeline. But now, these lifelines are fraying and even collapsing. What's causing this alarming food bank crisis across the nation? Food bank visits have skyrocketed by 90% since 2019. Over 2 million people relied on them last March alone. Many aren't who you'd expect. Working-class Canadians hit by soaring costs and stagnant wages are walking through these doors. This rising need is pushing food banks beyond their capacity. Skyrocketing grocery prices, climbing rent, and surging utility bills are devouring household budgets. With inflation outpacing income growth, regular working families are struggling like never before. Social assistance isn't keeping up either, leaving millions stretched paper thin and turning to food banks for survival. Food banks once relied on generous community donations, but times are changing. Rising expenses mean fewer people and businesses can contribute, resulting in bare shelves. Operational costs like transportation and storage continue to climb, leaving food banks struggling to meet rising demand with fewer resources. Food banks once served as emergency stops, but now they're a cornerstone for survival. Many are closing their doors, reducing service cycles, or turning people away due to shortages. The system is crumbling under relentless demand and insufficient support, leaving countless Canadians in limbo. It's not just those in deep poverty anymore. The working class, seniors, and even dual-income families are disproportionately affected. Families earning just enough to scrape by are now relying on food banks weekly. The crisis has crossed demographic boundaries, highlighting the fragility of our social safety nets. This is more than a food shortage, it's a societal issue. Hunger doesn't just empty stomachs, it affects education, public health, and long-term productivity. Food insecurity deepens inequality and traps people in a cycle of poverty. Canada's future depends on breaking this cycle. Experts agree we can't volunteer our way out of this crisis. The government must step in with stronger social safety nets. Wage increases, affordable housing initiatives, rent controls, and expanded benefits are essential. Without policy change, food banks will continue shouldering a load they were never designed to carry. While systemic change is crucial, collective action can make an immediate impact. Supporting local food banks through donations, even small ones, can help. Volunteering your time, lobbying for policy reforms, and reducing food waste by contributing surplus products from groceries can bolster these vital lifelines. New ideas could redefine food security. Cutting food waste by partnering with retailers, leveraging technology to streamline food distribution, or introducing public-private relief funds are just a few. Canada needs innovative approaches that address immediate hunger while building resilience for the future. Food banks are at a breaking point, but this doesn't have to be the end of their story. By coming together, citizens, businesses, and policymakers, we can strengthen Canada's response to hunger. Advocate for change. Donate if you can. And let's ensure no Canadian goes hungry in a land of plenty. It starts with you.